I am Wimbo77, onethingabouthistory.com. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to give a big shout out to AA, who consistently represents here every single week. I do a video every week, but also welcome all of my new subscribers. Welcome on board. And yes, I do hope that you enjoy the content that I'm putting out for you. And really, we're speaking about life, love, and matters of the heart. That is what this channel is all about. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me down there and I will definitely come back to you. Like I say, we run a consultancy agency that, again, deals with matters of the heart. So this week, what we're speaking about is when was the last time that you took a step back and observed your life? Are you happy with the way that your life is going? And how have you been getting on with the task that I set you last week? You know, the one of looking back or looking at yourself, reflection, looking back and telling yourself that you love yourself. How have you been getting on with that? Has it been easy? Has it been difficult? Let me know. Comments down below. So recently I was watching this YouTube channel, and it was highlighting about manifesting. Now, I've done a lot of manifesting in my life, various things that I have always said every year. One in particular, I'm going to Africa this year. I set the time and it always comes to fruition. But what struck a chord with me about this actual video was that they were speaking more about not the things that we want, but really, do we understand and are we aware and know ourselves? Hence, this is why I thought, let me tackle this subject and see how we'd get on with it. Are we aware and understanding who we are and where we want to go? Hence, my first question, have we taken a step back, looked at ourselves, and are we happy with the way that our lives are panning out? Now, I'm one for always setting goals, setting, having some form of purpose in life. So one thing I learned was that there are 4 aspects to ourselves, right? We have the emotion, we have the mind, we have the body, and we have the energy, right? So are we working in line with that? Because we have 100%, if there's 4 things, there's 100%, 25% of each of those areas is really where we need to be focusing our attention on. So are we focusing our attention on our bodies? Are we focusing our attention on our minds? Are we focusing attention on our emotions? And most of all, on the energy that we're putting out. Remember, we always talk about on this channel as well about vibrating at a higher level. So going back to that question, how are you feeling? Are you taking a step back and looking at your life and reflecting on it? And are you happy with the way that it's going? Because this is one way when it comes to manifesting certain things in our lives. Remember, whatever we think about, whatever is in our hearts, we're giving that out. That's the energy. That's that 25% of energy that we're putting out. And we will be getting back exactly what we're putting out in that sense, right? So when we think about these things, those aspects of ourselves, the things that we're doing will be manifesting them back into our lives. So this is something really important that we need to know when it comes to things such as our goals and our purpose. If we're working in line with it, not doubting, but moving ahead. Because the minute that we have one negative thought, it counteracts everything else. Yeah, so we have to keep that in mind. Going back to those 4 aspects, working positively towards building those things up. So what are our goals? And are we working towards those things? Because this is really important. Really important. So obviously focusing on those 4 aspects, but first of not doubting if we're working towards a purpose in life, that we don't have any doubt that we're going to achieve the things that we've set out to do. That's the first thing. Next is that we have to have the faith that these things are going to manifest. They're going to come into our lives. But again, we have to be giving out that positive energy. Otherwise, we're only going to manifest whatever negative thoughts are coming back. So that's really, really important. Next aspect is about being patient. Now, we plant a seed in the ground. Does it grow the same day? No. So whether it's a job that you're at a job, whether it's your own business that you're working on, whether it's ourselves that we're working on, we have to have patience in order to make things come to fruition. But remember, working on it patiently, moving forward, not regressing backward by doubting, and then these things will come into play. So if you want to set good goals, Andrew Carnegie, he said this: if you want to be happy, set goals that command your thoughts, that liberate your energy and inspire your hopes. All right? Andrew Carnegie, writer of Think and... well, he's not the writer of Think and Grow Rich. He's the guy that inspired Napoleon Hill to write it. And man alive, it's an awesome book. So I'd encourage you to read that. All right? So take a step back. Look at yourself. Are you happy in life? If not, address those issues by means of setting your goals, having the faith that you are going to accomplish them, working in line with the faith that you will get there. Also, not doubting, moving ahead in action. And, again, that self-reflective thing, looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you can do it. So I'm not going to set you a goal this week, because the goal that I did set last time was a 30-day challenge. So maybe next month, at the end of the month, I'll set you a new challenge, as long as you let me know how you've been getting on with the challenges that I've set you previously. So you take care. I'm Wimbo77, onethingabouthistory.com.